Here's a breaking news from Dessie. Once again, a breaking news from Dessie. International media is airing this breaking news from Dessie. International media is quoting some on-the-ground sources and TPLF leaders as well about this breaking news. What is this breaking news from Dessie? TDF was definitely very close to Dessie. Since yesterday, I have been updating you about TDF being in control of strategic high places very close to Dessie. Some viewers criticized me. They said, Sajid, you were just speaking what was being claimed by TPLF leaders. You're not impartial. Now, international media just a few minutes ago reported that Ethiopian Federal Army is withdrawing from Dessie. What are the sources which international media has cited? Secondly, is Tigray Defense Force in full control of Dessie? Is it moving from Dessie towards other cities? Important questions. Firstly, Reuters says that a school director in Dessie city informed Reuters that Ethiopian Federal Forces were withdrawing from Dessie. So Reuters is quoting an on-the-ground source which confirmed withdrawal of Ethiopian Federal Forces, retreat of Ethiopian Federal Forces from Dessie city. Secondly, Reuters contacted Geta Choreda, spokesperson of Tigray's president, member of Tigray's Central Executive Committee. Geta Choreda by satellite phone confirmed to Reuters that Tigray forces were inside Dessie city and they were conducting clearing operations, mop-up operations, and they in fact had completed mop operations in Dessie city. So two sources quoted by Reuters, independent, neutral, on-the-ground source, and TPLF leader Geta Choreda. Secondly, Reuters says that according to some sources and according to TPLF leaders, TDF is now moving towards Kambolcha from Dessie. If TDF is moving towards Kambolcha from Dessie side, not from Bati side, if it's heading towards Kambolcha from Dessie, it means it is in full control of Dessie. How can you reach Kambolcha from Dessie if you're not in control of Dessie? It means that TDF has managed to take control of this strategic city. Power outage, which I mentioned in the previous video, is also being reported by Reuters, though it was restored reportedly a few hours ago, but now Reuters said that there is power outage in Dessie city. Any civilian killings, any resistance inside Dessie? So far, we have not seen any reports by international media or any other source that large-scale civilian killings have happened in Dessie. It seems that once again, Ethiopian National Defense Force is withdrawing from a place in Amhara region. What about Fano militia members? They were claiming that they would fight. They were arming, they were recruiting, they were training locals as well in Kambolcha. And from there, locals were being sent to Dessie, to the front lines in Dessie. Where are Fano militia members? Have they withdrawn? Have they been taken prisoner? Viewers, I think I can sum up by saying that once again, Ethiopian Federal Forces, Amhara regional forces, they have withdrawn. Like they withdrew from Waldia, like they withdrew from Kobo, like they withdrew from Koram, from Elamata. The pattern that we have been seeing is being repeated here. Though we were not expecting that. We were expecting that here we could see real resistance shown by Ethiopian National Defense Force and Amhara forces. But on this strategic front as well, Ethiopian Federal Army has retreated. Amhara militia members have retreated as well. It seems so far. We have not seen any visual confirmation, any pictures, videos that TDF is inside Dessie city. It's in control of Dessie. But credible international news outlets are now confirming that TDF is in Dessie. And secondly, unofficial sources which are backed by Tigray, they say that mop-up operations, clearing operations, mop-up operations, they've been continuing since yesterday in Dessie, since today morning as well, and now these operations have been completed. It means now there is no significant resistance being faced by Tigray Defense Force in Dessie. That is why TDF is now heading towards Kambolcha. What will happen in Kambolcha and other strategic place just a few kilometers away from Dessie with an airport, with it has industrial significance as well? Will Amhara forces, ENDF, withdraw from Kambolcha like they withdrew from Dessie? That remains to be seen, but it would be difficult to remain in control of Kambolcha if you have lost Dessie. TDF is likely to enter Kambolcha as well if it succeeds in consolidating its control of Dessie city. People saying, Sajid, you have been talking about Dessie. There was nothing happening on Dessie front. TDF fighters all have been killed on Dessie front. You are just mouthpiece of TPLF. I am not anyone's mouthpiece, viewers. I report from the ground, and sometimes I go slow, honestly, because I face such a fierce criticism that sometimes I hold myself back. I report slowly. I take time to confirm things. So now we have a confirmation that Tigray Defense Force is in Dessie. It has perhaps consolidated its control of Dessie, and now it's heading towards Kambolcha. In today's live chat session at 1400 hours GMT, we'll have a detailed look at this development and what's going to happen in coming days now. Will TDF move from Kambolcha to Bahirdar, Addis Ababa, or Ethiopia-Djibouti road? Join me for this live chat session on 1400 hours GMT, just a few hours from now. Thank you for watching.